We live? We're live? We've been trying to go live for like 3 minutes. Hi, everyone.
Hello. Welcome to Live at 5-ish.
I'm Paul Wontorek.
I'm Beth Stevens.
And here we are in the heart of Broadway with a big Broadway star today.
Big Broadway star.
Mr. Alex Brightman is here. He's back in School of Rock for a limited run. He's talking for himself. We love that. And we're going to talk to him and find out what the heck he's been up to since his Tony-nominated triumph at School of Rock, which he's now recreating for lucky audience members at the Winter Garden. So let's talk about the news. First of all, I bet there's a show opening tonight because there's a show opening every night.
That's correct, Paul.
What's happening?
The Little Foxes is opening on the Broadway.
Yes.
This is a great show.
Lillian Hellman.
Lillian Hellman.
Yes.
Yes, and you've got...
Of the Round Table. Wasn't
sure.
she? Yeah,
sure.
I think she was.
Are you talking about the Algonquin?
The Algonquin, yeah.
Really,
I think she was one of them.
Okay, if you think so.
She was. I saw that movie.
You saw the movie?
Yeah.
Starring Laura Linney and Cynthia Nixon. They are alternating in the
But not
roles.
tonight.
But tonight Laura Linney will take on Regina and Cynthia Nixon.
So does that mean the critics are only seeing that? I wonder.
Well, we were given an option. Not that I'm a critic, but...
Okay, but I wonder if critics... Anyone's probably some people are probably
People
going to
should
see
see
both.
it twice. It's worth it.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, that's
good stuff.
tonight.
So
And something opened last night.
Indecent.
Right. Every day something
Indecent.
opens. That's
Every
what
day.
happens this time of year.
Every day, Paula Vogel. So we have photos and a video coming at you.
Matt Roden causing trouble on the red carpet, as he does.
Indecent, being indecent on the red carpet.
Yes.
See how I did that? Yeah, so that's going on.
Hi, Mike Haber. How you doing? Good to see you. Well, Mike Haber, let's just get there because he just said, Broadway, all caps, Broadway awards season begins. And that's true.
That's
today,
true because today the Drama League.
So, and I just want to say before we enter any of this, because I saw the Drama League list, and they have this distinguished performer thing, right?
That's correct.
And they list like 50 people.
That's
and
correct.
I immediately saw, like, blood started boiling at the people they forgot, and I said, you know what, Paul? Let's just get through this award season.
Breathe in, breathe
Because
out.
every day now, next Tuesday the Auto Critics come out.
That's right.
And then the Drama Desk's going to come out, and then the Tonys. But here's
Broadway.com Audience Choice
here's the
Award.
nice light at the end of the tunnel. On Wednesday, May 3rd, you get to nominate your own people for the Broadway.com Awards. So just fuel everything that you're feeling as you see these lists. Let it all build up, and then we're going to let you nominate whoever the heck you want.
That
but anyway,
build-up could be excitement, not just anger.
but a lot of good people got nominated. A lot of good people got nominated.
A lot of good people.
List.
It's a huge, long list.
It's such a big list. We
now,
can't read it.
this is the one that you can only...
Broadway and off-Broadway.
You can only win once. You can only win this
You
distinguished...
can be nominated more than once.
You can be nominated until the cows come home. Once you win, you're done. So they did
So
want
you
to...
can't be nominated more than once. Anyway, Bette Midler's getting the special award, which
That's
means
right.
that she was ineligible for the regular list.
The Distinguished Performance Award.
So she was not snubbed. Don't think she was. She got a special award.
That's correct. And this is mixing Broadway and off-Broadway.
But they also do outstanding play, production, outstanding
Revival.
musical. It's those categories too.
Yes.
That's a combination of Broadway and off, which is interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are we going to say about this? We're not going to read all the names.
We are not going to read all the names.
So let's just say congratulations to Danny DeVito. Just leave it at that.
Okay.
I don't know.
We can
But
leave
check
it
it
at
out on the
that.
site because it's a great list of
It's a
talented people.
long
And only
list.
one will win, which is an interesting
But
thing
everyone
about
gets to talk.
Everyone gets to talk, right. So it's this thing where you all go and you talk, yeah.
You talk, and it's like a 6-hour lunch. You
Yes.
know. Hey, so let's talk about Groundhog Day. Andy Carl is recuperating. He did the show last night.
Yeah, so, but everyone, did we talk about the opening night photos? Caitlin did beautiful photos from 2 nights ago of, like, following him
I don't know if
through
we
the
did,
night.
but yes, we
Yeah.
have the regular opening night pictures
Yeah.
of all the people who came in and were there, and then we also have exclusive, awesome pictures of Andy's night.
Harley just said, School of Rock deserves an award. Absolutely, but it's not eligible this year.
That's true, but we'll be eligible for a long-running show, won't it? For Broadway.com Audience Choice
Broadway.com Audience
Awards.
Choice Awards. There we
I'm
go.
just saying. So anyway, Andy Carl will be out for 4 performances.
Right, so he went on last night.
That's right.
He was I was there opening night. He had a neck brace. He had a knee brace on, no neck brace. But I've seen performers go on in neck braces. But no,
Famously,
he actually
Kristen Chenoweth.
was just wearing a knee brace.
Yes.
And I guess he got through opening night and he got through last night. But now his doctor told him, "Hey,
We need him to just
hey, buddy,
be healthy. Be healthy.
get your
Andy.
knee to heal.
So Andrew Call.
Need a heel."
Andrew Call is going to play.
Andrew Call,
Not
Andy Carl, and like I said before, Andrew Call replaced Andy Carl in Altar Boys, which makes anyone old enough to know this very confused.
Don't point to me when you say
But they're
that.
different people.
Rude.
Both very
Miss
talented.
Manners is here.
And Andrew, let's just call him Andrew and Andy.
Great.
Andrew is in this. I'm sure you can call Andrew Andy too.
Sure.
I'm assuming.
You're not confusing anyone, Paul. So keep
Andrew
going.
is in the show normally.
He is.
He's the
Everybody else-
bartender.
That's right. That's right. I have some more news. Should we go on?
And a really
Ready,
funny
Dan?
drunk.
Still going on? Okay, we're going to talk about some more news. Good? Happy?
Yep.
Uma Thurman might make her Broadway debut in Beau Willimon's play, The Parisian Woman. Now, Beau Willimon did the U.S. House of Cards. He's the creator of that. He's a playwright.
Yes.
And this play was announced a couple of years ago for the Flea Theater downtown. But when you have Uma Thurman, you go to Broadway. You go to the
So
Broadway.
they didn't do it at the Flea?
They did not.
They said, we're going to hold it.
We're going to hold it for Uma.
We're going to wait for Uma Thurman.
So Uma's been on stage. She did something at the Public Theater. She did the Misanthrope, I think, at Classic Stage Company. Of course, she was in the Producers movie. Remember that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you
She was.
Uma played Ula.
What's her name? Ula. It's like a Lula.
Ula. We'll leave it at that. Will Smith is in talks to play the genie in a live-action Aladdin.
I know, that's crazy.
That's
what do we think
awesome.
about that? What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, tell us about that. Guy Ritchie is supposed to direct that. We don't have a lot of info on that one.
No.
But that's all we know.
No.
That's all we know. Deathless. So if you watched me interview Kelly Barrett a little while ago, she talked about Deathless. It's at the good speed.
It's exciting to have Alex Brightman here because he's invested in a lot of this news.
Yeah, he is.
He's very excited about
he knows
a lot of the news. You
everyone.
guys can't
He's
see
friends with
this,
everyone.
but he's into it. Anyway, go ahead.
He's into it. Jen Damiano is in that.
Yes.
It's from June 2nd to July 2nd. So it's a good summer thing to do.
Where is it at?
It's at the Good Speed.
Good Speed Opera.
Also features Sean
East
Allen
Haddam.
Krill. That's right.
It's like
Johnny
the Little
Shea,
Theater. I bet it's at the
Jessica
Little
Phillips,
Theater.
and directed by Tina Landau, and she's a big deal.
Yeah, totally.
So also, if you watched me interview Monica Piper not that long ago for Not That Jewish, but we were very Jewish.
Not
we
that
were
Jewish.
very, very Jewish in this interview. That show is going to close on April 30th, and it has been running since October 6th.
Yeah, it had a long run.
That's a long run. So congratulations on your long run.
At the New World Stages.
At New World Stages, that's right.
Not just New World Stages.
Just New World Stages. Three-time Tony winner Mark Rylance.
Is a knight.
That's correct.
I just ruined your setup.
You did.
He
You
got
can call him
knighted.
Sir Mark now.
He got knighted.
Sir Mark.
Oh.
Sir.
You win an Oscar first.
He has an Oscar. He has 3
then you get
Tonys.
knighted.
He spouted some poetry at the Tony Awards.
Cleveland is watching.
Well,
Thank you for watching,
hello to my
Cleveland.
hometown.
And Stephanie said, well, see, so Jen said, meh, Will Smith. Can he sing? He can rap.
We know that.
And the genie, that kind of fits. Parents just don't understand. And then Stephanie said, James Monroe Iglehart should play the genie.
Oh,
and that's a good Broadway answer.
That's correct.
And he's in Hamilton now.
And he has a Tony Award.
Yes.
Moving on, Stephen Levinson's new play, If I Forget, which I saw.
You did.
I did. And it's very good.
Did you forget it?
I did not. It's going to be captured on video by Broadway HD for next fall. Is when it'll be out. But they don't have a lot of info on when.
A lot of people are asking about Dolly because we're building up to Hello Dolly. It opens tomorrow night.
Yes.
People are asking, have you seen it? What do you think? What do you think? We have not seen it.
We have not seen it.
Because Hello Dolly is a very special show.
That's true.
So we have not been invited to see it.
Not yet.
I'm sure we will.
I'm not saying yet in
sure
hopes that we will.
It's very exciting. We can't wait to see it.
That's true.
I have a really fun feature. I think it's fun.
I think it's fun too.
That you can read tomorrow that I wrote about Bette Midler. But we haven't seen it yet, but we can't wait. Because we love Bette Midler. We're excited.
Of course we do.
Yeah, what else? Stop asking.
You're throwing me off. Oh my God. Okay, so In the Heights is going to have an all Spanish language production.
Yeah.
Isn't that exciting?
Yeah,
Directed
except
by
I won't understand a lot
Luis
of it.
Salgado,
Yeah.
who was
he's
in the
great.
original production,
Yeah, yeah.
and he was in On Your Feet.
Yeah, and he was in. We did a great Gotta Dance feature. He was in.
He's a very talented individual,
I love him.
and so
Nice guy,
he's
too.
directing it, and that will be at Washington D.C.'s Gala Hispanic Theater from April 20th through May 21st. That's awesome. What's happening?
I love that we're already getting a question for Alex. I think they're probably just like get him on there
Yeah,
because somebody just
I
asked.
can get out of here.
Somebody just asked a classic question we get every day for the guest. What would that be? Any onstage bloopers?
Yeah,
we don't have any onstage bloopers because we're never on stage.
Never.
So I'm assuming that's not for us. I'm assuming Alex might have written it from his phone.
Alex, stop it. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, the trailer's out. That comes out May 19th on Netflix. Also on the site today, we've got Eva Lozada's vlog. She shows us her quick changes, which is pretty fascinating. We've got 6 Degrees of Separation production shots.
Oh yeah, I love Allison Janney's.
Full, going back in time.
Drag,
we got the Broadway.com show. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get out of here.
No, but I need this. All right.
You need this.
Everybody, yes, please.
Bye.
Mr. Alex Brightman, get in here.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
I feel like I've seen this hoodie before. Is this your look?
This is it.
This is your look.
This is my look. This is dressed up.
I like it. I like your look.
This is it.
How are you, sir?
Good.
This was a nice surprise. We didn't know we were going to get some Alex Brightman excitement on Broadway this April.
This is very fun. Very fun to be back, and more fun to be back next to you, Paul.
How sweet. So what what is the deal? What are you doing? You're back. You're at the Winter Garden.
So
you finished your triumphant run in the Winter Garden as Dewey Finn when? When did you leave?
November 6th of last year.
And Eric Peterson's been there.
Been crushing it ever since.
Rocking it with the kids. A lot of new kids.
A lot of new kids. I think there's like 3 holdouts.
Okay. And then
they've been shaving their ankles.
So then, but you're here. And when did you
Here I am.
When did you come back?
Friday.
So it's like a mini run.
It's a little stint.
It's a vacation.
Yeah, I won a silent auction to be in School of Rock, and there I am.
So is this the kind of thing you're always ready to just jump into?
Yeah, it's how I spend my excess money. I try to buy my way back into shows I already was in.
This seems like a very hard show.
Yeah.
A physically demanding show. So I was...
Do you want to know why it seems that way?
Because it is.
It is, yeah.
I was assuming that you were sitting on your butt, not like writing. I know you've been very creative and acting.
Why are you saying it like that?
Creative stuff. Because you're a very creative guy. We're going to get to that. But I thought there's
like
no
the
way this guy...
of like these.
There's no way this guy could just jump back into this physically demanding show.
Yeah.
But you did? Or was there a
you know what? I blacked out on Friday. I tried my darndest, and at some point I got on stage, and then at another point I bowed. And in between, I couldn't tell you what happened. Now
Is it just on your body?
It's still there. It's just, but my body has gotten lumpier and softer in places.
That's it?
I don't know. Oh. Maybe it feels that way. I've just been sitting a lot.
Right.
So I haven't been doing a lot
Being creative.
Yeah, I haven't been sprinting across the Winter Garden, 8 times a week or whatever, for a long time.
Right.
So it's body, mind, voice, just all freaking out, like battle stations. That's what it felt like.
Have there been any onstage mishaps? People love that question.
Any onstage bloopers? I'm actually one of those people that has been very fortunate to not have like onstage bloopers. The only one, and I wouldn't even call it a blooper, because
they call it a mishap.
A mishap, sure, whatever. Is that I had food poisoning on stage during School of Rock. A very lucky sold-out crowd got to see me enter for Act 2. I struggled through all of Act 1, threw up during Act 1 off stage in one of the very few moments I had. Came back on, felt so much better. Intermission started to feel a little bad, and then I was like, I think I can leg it out. And then the first scene of Act 2, I came on stage, and as I was entering, my body went, "You're about to throw up right now."
Oh my
And then
God.
I sort of like hazed out and did half the scene, and then at some point just looked right at Sierra, and I said, "Will you excuse me for one moment?" And then I walked really quickly off stage, threw up, passed out, and then was not in the show for like 3 days.
Oh my
So
God.
that, I don't know if that's a mishap.
Now, let me ask you something. Was your mic on when you vomited?
I'm not kidding you. That was the first question I asked when I regained consciousness. Did anybody hear me throwing up? But the best part, this is what is even better, is that I left the stage, leaving the entire adult ensemble in the faculty lounge in mid-scene, and there's they're on stage and they're there.
How is that group at improv?
Well, that's the best part. Is that was they were their very first test, and I think it was like Merritt or Jonathan Wagner. Somebody went, "So, what are you all teaching today?" And like someone was like, "I think I'm teaching about the state of Illinois," or something. I forget what it was. But when I heard that story, I was like, I wish I was in the audience for that.
Oh my God.
My parents were in the audience during that.
Oh really?
Yeah, my parents were at the show. My parents are
amazing.
at almost every performance, so it's not a real big surprise. But
how many times have your parents seen School of Rock?
I'm not kidding you, they've probably seen it over 70 times.
Have they been back since Friday?
Yeah, 3 times.
I love it. People really like you.
Hey
by
guys,
the way.
look at that.
There's a lot of... Chelsea wants to know what's Jack Black like.
Jack Black is exactly like you'd think he would be. He's literally him all day. Yeah, he came to the show, and he sounds like him. It sounds like he's doing him. Like, it's a weird thing, but he just acts like that. He's totally kind. He brought his son, who could not have looked more like him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a little miniature version of Jack Black. They were both so cool, and they loved the show. All the guests have been incredible.
Deanna said, "OMG, you're adorable."
Deanna, stop it. Seriously, go get a life.
Hannah said, talk about 35 millimeter.
Oh my God!
Why not?
Betsy Wolf and I just got that question the other day. I was at the opening night of Speech and Debate, the movie.
Right.
And Betsy Wolf was there, and every other day at the stage door, someone will be a huge 35 millimeter.
So Ryan Scott Oliver.
Ryan Scott Oliver and his husband Matt Murphy collaborated, and it was
Matt Murphy who does photos for us.
Right. And so it was the first musical, like it's a song cycle that is music inspired by photos and
Yeah.
photos equally inspired by music. And it was a huge part of my life for a long time. And it was this cast of people that was crazy. It was me, Jay Johnson, Lindsay Mendez, Betsy Wolfe, and Ben Crawford.
That
all
group
of which
has
I think
done
are
very
all
well.
Are they all? I mean, within this last season or this season, are all represented on Broadway.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's
I
amazing.
get asked about that all the time, and I'm so glad. It's
And
such a
there's an
fun.
album.
Oh, the album is so good.
The album is so good.
And I don't just say that because I'm on it.
Kristen wants to know, what's your favorite School of Rock song? How about right now? Like right now?
Yeah, it changes every day. Right now, it's "You're in the Band" because it's the first. I remember why I remember having now doing it a second time coming back. I remember why that song kills the way it does, is because it's the first time. Like the show has begun.
Yeah.
A long time before that happens, but it really kind of clicks in there because in that song we no longer become students and teacher. It becomes we become the band for the very first time, and I got chills the first time it happened again. It was like the drums start, the bass starts, the guitar, the piano, and then it's like, oh right, I love this show.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Yeah.
Chelsea wants to know, would you consider doing the show in the West End?
Sure, I would consider
It's a big
mostly
hit in the
anything.
West End.
I mean,
It's a big hit in the West End right now.
Anyone who really knows me is that I would consider mostly about anything. I like a risk. I like doing whatever. I don't love rain, so I know that that's really rainy over there.
Yeah, I love
So if
rain.
they could clear that up,
No, okay, I don't think they can.
well then I'm gonna stay here for now.
All right, good.
What else?
Braden, how much rehearsal time did you need to get back in? Yeah, what was your actual, did they give you any, or did they just throw you out there? What happened?
1 day of rehearsal.
One day.
One day,
With
one
the cast?
full day of rehearsal
Like
with,
a put-in?
with moments of the cast, and then the day I went on, we did a very sped through put-in, sped through by my own design because I was like, I don't want to be able to think too hard.
Right.
And then I just went on that night, so it was like a 48-hour boot camp thing.
I love it.
Yeah, it was fun.
What's your dream role, Billy wants to know?
I get this question a lot,
Yeah.
and I just always disappoint with the answer because I'm going to disappoint again.
It's okay.
And it's going to sound cliche and it's going to sound kind of jerky.
Yeah.
I don't have a dream role because the dream roles I like are not written yet.
Right. That's fair.
That's it. I
Don't
like
worry
to
about it.
create.
It's fine. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
I know,
It's
but it does
attacking.
sound jerky.
You're not jerky.
I'm not jerky, but it sounds jerky.
Okay. Tim wants to know, Tim just wrote, talk about Bach.
Let's talk about Bach. This is our new segment. I'm the new Beth Stevens. Let's talk about Bach, and then I hit a button. I don't know. And then the theme song goes,
Bach.
talk about Bach, and it has.
Is there anything you want to say about Bach?
No.
He was in Wicked.
Yeah, I loved it. I mean, it was great, but let's not talk about Bach.
Lisa thought that your onstage blooper answer was the best one ever.
Nice.
Actually. If you could do another show, Emily, if you could do another show with Sierra Vargas, what would it be and who would you play?
We joked on Broadway.com.
Love
I
Never
joked.
Dies?
Nope.
No.
Nope. I joked that we would do a gender-swapped revival of Carousel.
Oh, yeah.
But that joke now is like, now they're actually doing Carousel. So I'm trying to think. I want to do a gender swap thing because Sierra and I play off each other so well. So probably In My Life.
Anyone who saw that would laugh at that
Yeah,
answer.
that's a fun one.
Aaron, do you want to go on a date? Well, I think he's... hi.
Hey,
kisses
I'm already with Paul.
Kisses from... Oh, we're together.
Yeah.
Kisses from Argentina. Blah, blah, blah.
Kisses
here's
from
what I want to
Argentina.
ask you. I have a question.
Okay.
Stop it, everyone.
Yeah, get out of here.
I want to hear about the stuff you've been doing. What have you been doing? What have you
I've
been doing
been
so far? Have you been writing?
just sitting
You've been
down.
writing.
Yeah, I've been writing. I'm writing a musical with my writing partner, the wonderful and fabulous, and my husband, Drew Gasparini.
Oh, we heard it here first.
Yep.
When did the nuptials happen?
I like to think they never happened, and yet have always been happening. But we're writing a couple of things, but one is commissioned by Universal Theatrical, based on the novel and film.
That's fancy.
Titled, it is a little fancy, titled It's Kind of a Funny Story. It's based on a Ned Vizzini novel and movie about a kid who checks himself into a mental institution.
Did you do a concert?
We just did a concert to great acclaim. Where people loved it, which is really nice.
Good.
Because it was out of context. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Okay.
And then we are writing a musical based on the Newbery Award-winning novel The Whipping Boy, which a lot of people read, I think, like 6th, 7th grade. And that's about a kid who's a prince, who's a jerk, and his whipping boy who takes all of his punishments for him. They end up finding themselves outside of castle grounds and having to be each other's only means of survival. And so it's sort of like, it's a big musical about bullying, seeing things from the other side. And then I'm writing a bunch of stuff. I'm writing, there was a show that people liked that Drew and I worked on called Make Me Bad. And we've just started writing a screenplay of it as a musical movie. After seeing, things like La La Land and seeing kind of what the capabilities are to doing it, we're going to try and write the first actual non-ironic horror movie musical. Yeah.
Okay.
Like the show is.
Wow.
Our show is not winking at sort of a genre.
Yeah.
Our show is actually scary. So we were like, I wonder if we can translate that to film. So we're hoping that we can do that.
Cool.
And then I'm writing a bunch of other TV and film stuff. I'm just trying to keep busy, and I'm doing like some stand-up here and there.
What?
I know. It's not going well. But
How long have you been doing stand-up?
no, like, months, not even. But I did it here. I did it in LA a little
What
bit.
inspired that?
I love stand-up. It's a lot of the times before I go on stage, I'll listen to a lot of stand-up.
Okay.
And I quote a lot of stand-up as all of my friends.
Who are your favorites?
My favorites: Pete Holmes, Bill Burr, Louis C.K., Mike Kaplan, Jen Kirkman, Morgan Murphy. This new special that just came on Netflix right now from the Lucas brothers. They're two twin brothers who are excellent.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
just came out. Excellent.
They do a lot of stand-up on Netflix.
Yeah, which I love.
Yeah.
I mean, it's supply and demand now. People are demanding more of it,
I know.
which I'm so digging because
Yeah.
I've always loved it.
So you just got up like some random
Yeah,
club and
open
just
mic
did
at
it?
Stand Up New York on the Upper West Side, and I did it for like 6 people and did pretty well. And then the second time I went up, I did not do well at all. And then it's just sort of been that way ever since. I'm
Wow.
trying to work up to like 30, 40 minutes and then actually plan a show, whether it's at 54 Below or Caroline's or something like that. Because I think enough people would
love
come, at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
All right, cool. That's awesome.
That's so.
We'll see. Who
that's
knows?
so ballsy.
It is truly.
Yes.
I love being on stage, but nothing is more terrifying than that. And truly, and having now done it, it does not get any easier.
Yeah.
I have much respect for any comedian. It's
I've been
terrifying.
watching Crashing.
Yeah, I just finished it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Pete Holmes.
Pete
That's
Holmes.
Pete Holmes, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know him before that.
Pete's the best, and his
but yeah, so
podcast.
I give you a lot of respect for putting yourself through
Podcast recommendation if you like
Yeah.
Pete Holmes or if you like anything about life.
Anything about life.
And really, truly, or if you like to laugh, it's Pete's podcast called You Made It Weird.
Oh, really? I never
Yeah.
heard one.
If I have my headphones on in New York City and you see me, chances are I am listening to that podcast.
I'm gonna go listen to it immediately after this. We
Cool.
have to go, but I'm just gonna make sure there's not anything urgent here because people
Okay.
are really. Which Skylar sister are you?
That's a dumb question.
I agree. What's the best worst?
You're
show
not
you've
dumb
ever
for asking it, but it's a dumb question.
What is the best worst show you've ever seen?
Nope.
Nope, not doing that.
The best show I've ever seen was The Who's Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
That inspired me to
That should
be
come
the
back.
performer I wanted to be.
what
I agree.
about-
I think it should come back.
What about
too.
the morons?
What
I'd
about
like
it?
to know. Are we going to see anything with the morons?
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to. Thankfully and not thankfully, we're all busy in doing stuff.
Right.
Andrew Kober is in Sunday in the Park. F is opening Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Drew is writing a billion things.
And dealing with being married.
dealing
to
with
you.
being married to me. And I'm doing this right now. I do
busy.
Live at 5 for a living.
You should come here every day.
I'd love to do that. Talk about Bach.
I love this. Christine just wrote Amadeus the musical or Chuck Berry. I don't know what that
Ooh.
means. I don't,
Amadeus
maybe
in the
those are
style
roles.
of Chuck Berry.
Maybe those are something you can work on. People really, you know what? People really like you.
That's so cool.
You're getting a lot.
Is that the actual Imogen Weber?
Imogen Lloyd Webber? She said, "Good to see your face."
Hi, Imogen.
Hi, Imogen. We miss you, Imogen.
Nice to see you too. I like the people like me. Again, I'm at the stage door all the time. That's one of the best things ever. That's one of the best parts about the show is getting to hang out for another almost hour sometimes, just
Yeah.
saying, hey.
An hour?
Here. Sometimes, if there's enough people. I'm the last person to leave. That's my policy.
Wow.
It's been my policy for many shows now.
Wow.
And because it's like, what am I doing? You know?
Right. You have to enjoy.
I'm not performing
You have to
anymore.
enjoy those moments and those
Enjoy the
people.
moments, and I feel like if you're a jerk at the stage door, that's how the quickest way to lose your fan base.
Amen.
Even though my biggest fan base is my parents, who are also always there at the stage door.
Thank you so much for coming by, Alex.
Thank
It's
you,
always
Paul.
a pleasure to see you. I'm so happy. Everybody, get over to the window. How long are you there for?
I'm done on the 30th of
Okay.
this month.
Through the end of the month.
Yep.
And he's a Tony-nominated
Loser.
fabulous
Yeah, sorry.
star.
Yep.
And he's awesome. You really have to see him do this.
You guys really should check out Broadway.com for some stories about Broadway too, if you're interested.
Oh, thank you. They're already here.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Alex. And we'll be back tomorrow with another awesome guest on Live at 5. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.